right quick. This won't take long. This won't take long. Tell you what happened. I was sharing with people in the studio audience about my skill level. I graduated from Job Corps in '72. I took up carpentry. I learned electric and plumbing. I graduated in master carpenter. I was 23 years old. Came home, got a job, worked for a company, building buildings, ice cream parlors, printing ice cream parlors. I started taking other courses up with me, and that would show me some of the things I needed to know outside of school. I started working for companies, started working for the union, started working for contractors. Did a lot of work. And had my own business in Ohio. And I decided to go to California. And I had an arsenal. We're talking about, my basement looked like Home Depot too. Had it all. But moving, that was way too costly. Better off just buying it again. So I let my brother have it. And I sold some of it, gave some away. My wife and I went to California. I was gonna start a whole new thing. So, and the trouble was, when I got there, I found out, I kind of had a notion, but the Mexicans kind of control the economy there. And it's hard for, if you have the skills that I have, to get a job in that field is hard, because I've put in applications. One of the applications I put in, I was taken out because I worked downtown Bakersfield, but my boss said, you need to be at your skill level. You need to not waste your skills on downtown work. Let's put you where you belong. So they took me to my interview to do construction work, buildings, bathrooms, kitchens, the whole shop. Laminated floors, triming tile, remodeling houses, remodeling buildings, whatever. Drop ceilings, name it, I was doing it. I even hardwired a hospital. They needed 3 rooms to become 1. And I had to take down doors. I hired some guys to help me. And we got the job done in 1 day. Crazy. And so I've done work for other people in Akron. And I have what you call, people say I have a good heart. That means a lot of elderly people that I was doing work for, I found out through the pastor or whatever that they didn't have adequate money to pay for these particular fixer-uppers, if you will. It didn't matter what it was in their home. And I would do the job for them. And the pastor would come to see how I'm doing. And at the end of the job, the old lady would ask me, Brother Barnes, what do I owe you? And I would say, nothing. This is on God. God's going to bless me however he wants to. And the pastor said, Brother Barnes, are you sure? I'm quite sure. So I did a lot of that for a lot of elderly people. I mean, a lot of it. So then when I did 2 jobs for other people, I would not charge them at so high prices. I didn't do that. I'll find out what they need, and I'll find out what the specs were, find out what materials needed. Always go to home, always go to the house first, see what needs to be done, and then you go get what you need. Go to the house first, find out what's happening, find out what you need. Take it down with plumbing, electric, no matter what it is. Find out what you need first, because you don't want to go back and forth to the hardware store if you don't have to. I learned my lesson. And job will always turn out good. My wife, she cleans up for me. I love it. And so that was great. We're a team. So, it's great. And so, I showed my tools here that I have. I have a lot of tools here, because I start collecting tools all over again in Bakersfield, and I have them shipped here. So I put this online, and I got flagged. I was wondering why I got flagged. I didn't know why I got flagged. Come to find out, some people said, well, we don't need somebody coming to Atlanta, Georgia, giving people breaks, because it makes our prices look bad. If I charge them a reasonable rate, I mean something that they can handle a whole lot cheaper than maybe that somebody would charge them a lot more. They got upset with me, and they flagged my video for no good reason other than not me being able to work with people, try to save them money. And they didn't like that. And it was a good video. I mean, I had my tools laid out. I mean, you should have seen them. And I had my license, everything. I showed all. Once I showed all that stuff, I said, no. We can't allow him to work here if he's going to give people cuts. And I don't see why. I'm retired. So I'm saying I got like maybe 10, 15 years to go before I just let it all go. So I'm like, going, okay, I can help people now. I can save people a lot of money now. I got a lot of know-how. I mean, a lot of know-how. It don't matter what it is. I don't care if it's drywall, studs, plumbing, electric, hard wiring, GIFs. Don't matter what it is. I can tell people how it's done, how to save money. But in most cases, I used to go, and matter of fact, what I used to do, if there's somebody in the house that needs some education as far as fixing something, I'll go as far as to let them know how it's done. I'll even help them for a small fee, so that next time they can do it. It's great to help people. And it's not good being greedy all the time. My goodness. And I have my car fixed here in Georgia. We moved to Atlanta, Georgia, when College Park, Atlanta, Georgia, my wife and I had my car fixed because I didn't feel like doing that. I took up auto mechanics, but too much care for it, just to have something to do. But I took my car to a shop and told them there's water leaking from somewhere, and I don't feel like going through trouble. I don't have time. So it was a hose. The hose was 6 inches long, right on top of the engine. Right there where the water pump is at. All you gotta do is unscrew take two clamps off, take the new hose, put it on there, clamp it back. And he said, we fixed that. Okay, fine, no problem. $400. Are you kidding me? I could have fixed that in 15 minutes. Hey, the water pump is still leaking. Well, it's not leaking bad. When it leaks bad, bring it back. Ew, I said, look. Then my vehicle had electrical problems. So, make a long story short, I ended up letting a tow yard have it because the car was only a 2002. See, when I was in Ohio, I had a van and a vehicle. But when I didn't want to ship both vehicles out of state. So my SUV carried everything, and it worked. Even though it was a 2002, it lasted up to now. Then it died on me. I've never been without a vehicle in my life. So now we have to get another one. Now, I don't know. We prayed about it over and over again for God to bless us with a vehicle, and we're trying our best. I'm not going to lie to you. We're trying to save up for a vehicle so we can get out in the public and help elderly people out. And people that had grandmothers that had homes that instead of paying somebody to rip them off, I'm going to let you know, find out how can I help somebody. I'm a minister. So now you got to understand, some ministers are crooked. And man, I mean, there's a lot of them. It just so happens I'm not one of them. I'm the guy trying to make it to heaven, okay? I ain't trying to go to hell for nobody or no other reason. So if I can help anybody that's elderly or any family member that says, well, I have something wrong that I can't afford a lot of money, could you do it for a very small price? I'm retired. Okay. And I have the tools to do it. So with that, I'll see you guys later. And if anybody don't know, if anybody want to help me obtain, I'm trying to save up for a vehicle. It's taking too long. That happens. But if you can help me to get a vehicle so I can get out and meet people and find out who needs this and who needs that, and help people out, you can donate to me to the bottom of my subscription. The best way to do it is either my phone number, which is 661-662-1680, or Cortez Barnes 884 at gmail.com. And if you can, if you can, if you could donate, whatever you can, a dime, a dollar, whatever, it all adds up. It'll help with what I'm trying to save up to get a vehicle, and see where God takes it. With that, see you guys later. All right, till next time.